need to use your emotions as like
exactly.
your guiding system. You follow what feels good, stay away from what doesn't. Like it's that simple, really.
Yeah.
So like the way that you've said you had these goals and aspirations to build this coaching business, and then, you know, one thing led to another. It sort of isn't really the goal. Now your goal's switched up, you want to do something else. Like that's sound, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with that, because it's almost like you were saying that with the goal and there's a fear, there's almost a level of fear that like, oh, what if I don't want to do this in 6 months? That can restrict you and put you off doing things. But like what you've done there through that is you've learned a lot through that process, and then you've realised, well, actually no, this is not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to, you know, it's actually shifted a little bit, you know, things change, like things around us which are out of our control change, and we've got to like adapt to it.
Yeah.
Like,
So what's been your biggest learnings this year then? Because I feel like that's actually been one of mine, is like understanding the difference between a good emotion for a good reason and a bad emotion for a bad reason, and trying to simplify everything that I'm doing to feed more somewhere in the middle of the two. Because I always think like the more you chase a good feeling, the more you're exposing yourself to the bad feeling, because it comes to that thing of like, again, like I'm trying to chase this amazing feeling of building the coaching business, but the more it doesn't happen, the more pressure you put, and vice versa, you know.
Yeah. Well, Dispenza's whole thing is around feeling that. What rather than chasing that feeling, feel it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
feel like your body doesn't know the difference between something which is happening and something which isn't.
Yeah.
So you're
knows the feelings.
Yeah, exactly. So if you can like feel, if you can like visualize it and feel these feelings, rather than thinking attaching the coaching to it or anything specific, feel the feeling that you'd feel when you're doing that, and then almost like that will then present the right things, will then present themselves to you, rather than, you know, like you're saying, putting pressure on. I need to try and do this, applying more pressure. Like that's not going to work. Focus on the feelings and like almost like let it flow.
Yeah. I mean, there's a thing with pressure in itself, which you end up breaking, right? So at some point it's going to give.
Exactly.
And at what point are you going to let it give, right?
Exactly.